So, welcome. Let's start at the back of your mat, so wherever that is for you. So just start standing feet hip bone distance apart. Just let your shoulders relax for a second. Think of when we go onto our hands and knees to do cat-cows, we're going to do this standing just to get our body warmed up a little bit and moving. So go ahead, place your hands on your thighs. Start to bend your knees. Just slide your hands down. Relax your shoulders. Pull your hips back like you're trying to flare your tailbone back behind you. Open up through the chest just a little bit. Watch you're not cranking your head. So just looking out the front of your mat. Pull up into the belly. Start to round by tucking your tail. Drop your head. And just find that nice stretch into your low back. And then inhale, pull the chest forward. Pull your tailbone back as you open out the chest. Again, without cranking the neck. Exhale, draw the belly in. Again, make sure you're just resting your hands on your thighs. And then inhale, find extension. Just a slow movement of our back. Exhale, especially if this is the first movement you're doing for the day. Open up, relax the shoulders. One more time, draw belly in as you round into your low back. Inhale, find that extension. Now, staying right here in that extension. Again, you don't have to go low to the floor. So I'm just in a nice long spine. My chest is higher than my hips. So I don't want you way down here. So lift up for a moment, pull up in the belly, rest the hands. And then go ahead, take your right arm back. Have the palm face in, open up through the chest. And then take the left arm back. Reach it long. Again, try not to arch low back, so pull up into the belly, reach long, make sure we're not tucking though, and really stretch the arms long. You should be feeling some activation into your back. Abs are pulled in. And let's just gently let the arms lift. Just real slow. Lift, long neck. They're really tiny. It's not about going high. Just itty bitty. Think of reaching long. Palms are facing you. You don't have to have the arms super tight into your body, but squeeze in as much as you can keep your arms straight for your body. Hold here. Now keep the back straight and lift all the way up. Straighten out the legs. Release it again. We're going to go back into those little standing cat-cows again. So bend the knees, slide your hands down, pull the shoulders back, and let's tuck the tail round into the back. And then inhale, extend. Again, exhale as you round. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, round. Find extension again. Roll your shoulders back. Taking the arms back like you did before, but rotate the palms to face down. So feel that opening in the front of the shoulders and the collarbones when you just rotate your palms to face the ground, and just feel that difference in your posture. Now think of your neck getting longer because your arms reached further. Now watch the arms aren't down. They're up about the height of your hip. They don't have to be above, right? They're about the height of your hip. Reach long again. Pull up into the belly. You should be feeling those back muscles, and just little lifts again. Little lifts. And again, I'm not bent super deep. Just enough to get my back straight and feel those muscles. Now you might feel your triceps start to kick in. I sure hope so. You can spread the fingers apart and stretch through the fingers, right? We neglect to do that. Last 3, 2, hold. And this time, let's just forward fold. Release everything down. Drop the head. My knees are still bent. I'm just releasing my back. Just hang here a moment here. And then slowly straighten the legs. Find that hamstring stretch. Now bend the knees again. Exhale, extend the legs. Release the neck. Bend. So now we're getting a nice stretch through the back of the body. Head is relaxed. One more time, bend and extend. Hold. Soften the knees. Tuck your butt this time. Slowly roll back up. Take your time. Being mindful of our backs. Shoulders are last. Take the arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers and stretch the arms back. So as much as you can, try to get the heel of your hand together. If that's not working, Don't fight it. Just think length, right? What I don't want you to do is bend your elbows and do that. Try to extend. So if that means you can't get the heel of your hand together, that's okay. Big breath and exhale. It's hard to breathe when you do this, right? Big breath. A lot of times if we're tight in our shoulders and through our rib cage, it pulls, right? So deep breath. Release your arms, shake it on out. Go into your roll down. So full roll down this time, just melt the body down. Let everything hang. Keep your weight even into the feet. All right, now look out in front of you, just going into a down dog or up stretch position. So walk out, spread the fingers apart, reach your chest back towards your thighs. Again, let's just pedal the knees a few times. Feel like you're pushing your mat forward, but not because you shrugged your shoulders, because you pulled your shoulders back. And try to find that upper arm external rotation, kind of like we were when we were standing. So we're not flaring our elbows out right now. We're trying to rotate in just a little bit, taking it out of the wrists, out of the neck, out of the shoulders, and now just heavy feet. If the heels don't touch the floor, that's fine. Just find that stretch. If you're really tight today, maybe bend the knees a little bit. Actually, let's do that. Let's bend the knees deep and then exhale, straighten. Do it again. As you bend the knees, sit your bottom back, not forward, and then straighten. Again, bend the knees. Feel like you're pulling your hips up and back and extend. One more time. Bend the knees, pull the hips back. Extend right here. Walk hands back. Hang down a moment. Release your neck. Soft knees, rounding all the way up. And take a nice breath. From here again, roll back down. Let's go back into that up stretch position. We're going to do some push-ups in that position. So walk back out. Again, not leaning forward. So our mistake is to lean forward or our butt still up in the air. Press your body weight back. If you need to bend your, actually, we're going to do that. Let's bend your knees. Everybody bend your knees. All right, so in this position, bend the knees. Look between your hands for a second. Make sure they're even with each other. They're wide. Spread your fingers apart. Drop your head. Look at your feet. Inhale, bend your elbows wide. So the crown of the head goes down. It doesn't have to tap the floor, but maybe it does. And then straighten the arms. Inhale, bend elbows wide. Straighten arms. And we bend. Extend. Elbows out. Push the floor away from you. Shoulders out of the ears and long neck. Again, bend. Push away. Abs in. Press the floor away, and you have 3, 2, hold on 1. Can you keep your elbows bent? Can we straighten the legs and bend the knees? Keep the elbows bent, straighten the legs, bend the knees, and 3, 2, shoulders back, 1, bend the knees, straighten the arms, straighten the legs back, push your weight back in your feet, walk on back. Hang down again, release your neck and shoulders, bend the knees a little bit, scoop the abs, tuck your butt under to round all the way up real slow. And again, let's just move our shoulders a little bit. Go ahead like we did in the beginning, reach back, interlace your fingers, open up through the chest, big lift. All right, we're gonna go back into that flat back position. So this time, bring your hands by your hips, just next to you. So what I want y'all to do though, is rotate your palms forward for a moment and find the collarbones open, your neck is open, and you should feel your shoulder blades flatten out. So your shoulders aren't rounded this way. Rotate palms forward and lift. Now maintain this, pull up in your abs. Start to bend the knees, only as far as the ankles will allow you. And then now, hinge by pulling your hips back. Take the arms with you. They're moving with your body into that flat back. So our arms are reaching back like we did earlier, okay? Now, try to maintain the shoulders staying open, okay? And all we're gonna do is take our arms and rest our hands on our thighs, right? But I didn't change my shoulders. So from here, sit back a little further, a little lower, and then press up a little bit. Sit back, press up. Now I'm not going super big, right? I'm not going all the way to straight, but I'm trying to get down as low as my ankles will let me and my calves will let me without twisting my feet. And also not feeling it in my knees. So really pressing the hips back, pull back, keep the shoulders open, keeping that good posture. Yeah, really push back, push, push, push. Last two, push. Last one, can you hold it here? Pull the abs in. Can we take those arms back where they were before and really sink down? Let your thighs work and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Round down, release your neck, slowly straighten the legs, pedal the legs a couple times if you need to. Stretch it out. Soft knees, abs in, round it up. Real slow. All the way up. All right, going out to our up stretch, down dog once again. Get your bearings, make sure you're not dizzy. Ooh. And then round it down. So release everything. So that feeling that we just had with the arms when you rotated them back, I want you to feel that when we go out into our up stretch, okay? So feel as if your upper arm externally rotates. Now, here's a trick. Turn out your hands. Really turn them out, okay? Look at your hands, look at your arms for a second. Now, rotate your bicep to face forward here. So we're looking, okay? Now, maintain that. Feel that energy through your armpits and your shoulder blades. And then now just turn your wrists back. Try to keep the arms where they were. It's not that easy, but it kind of helps. Now reach your chest back towards your thighs, trying to maintain those arms, right? Maybe you can't push as far back. That's okay. Walk your feet towards each other so they're closer. Take the right leg up about hip height. Bend the knee to your chest, the right knee, and come a little forward, but pike up. And then inhale, extend. Again, pull the abs in, pike up, and extend. So think knee to nose. Exhale, pike up, pull up, up, up. Hips up. I'm not going to a plank. I'm pulling up and back. Use your abs. Pull up. One more time. Pull up and back. Replace that foot. Hold here. Make sure arms are still doing good here. Squeeze it in. Left leg floats up. Here we go. Exhale, bend that knee in, round, round, round. So I'm on my tippy toes, and then reach it back. Again, exhale, round, round, round. Knee to nose. Reach it back. Again, up, 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 up. Knee to nose. Reach it back. 2 more. Knee. Reach it back. 1 more time. Knee to nose. And back. Replace your foot down. Let's set the knees down this time. You can open the knees wide if that's good for you, and just stretch on back into a child's pose. Really push down through the hands and pull your hips back, stretching your shoulders. And then go ahead and round all the way up. All right, before we come on down onto our back, come onto your forearms. But let's take our hands when you do it flat. So what I want you to take note when you do this, actually do that before you even go down. So look at your arms. Right now, everything should be level with each other, 90 degrees at the elbows. Okay, try to rotate the palms down, which it might be hard, right, to do that for you. And then make sure the distance between your hands and your elbows are the same. Your elbows aren't wider, right, than the distance between your hands. So now that we got that, put them on down. Look at the ground, press down through the palms, right, uneven, spread the fingers apart, open the collarbones. Round up in the low back a little bit and step out to a plank. Hold right here. Breathe. And we're just finding our first plank today. And pulling the waist in, squeezing the inner thighs. breathing. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, set your knees down. Just push back a little bit, but try not to really change the arms. Just push your body back if that feels okay. Because we're going to go back in that same position. So if you had to change it, go back to that forearm plank, 90 degrees at the elbows, everything even. Okay, shoulders back. Here we go. Step up the opposite leg that you normally would. Okay, then out. Okay, now from here, where my elbow is, my right one, I'm going to put my hand there. So, hand where elbow was, and then bring it back. Now the left, hand, bring it back. Now I want to try not to wiggle so much. Suck the abs in, hand, down, hand. Now if you're like, I cannot stop wiggling, separate your feet a little wider, okay? Squeeze your butt. Right hand, bring it down. Left hand, that should have helped, okay? If you need to set knees down, set knees down. It's still a lot of work with the knees down to try not to shift the body. Again, right hand, bring it down. Left hand, bring it down. One more, right, bring it back. Left, bring it back. Set the knees down. Find either a child's pose or a nice shell stretch if that feels good to you. Release the neck. Hold into that stretch. Okay, so I need to fix something. All right, so come back down. We're gonna go back to that position one more time on the forearm. So again, measure it out. I don't know about your mats, but it leaves a little indentation, so I know exactly where my elbow was. So that's helpful for me. All right, or maybe I'm pushing really hard. Okay, here we go. Press down, find again that equal distance, and again, it's under the shoulders. Don't, if you're way out wide, that's actually gonna really hurt your shoulders, so please don't do that. Stay more narrow. Okay, here we go. Step out into our plank. You can separate the feet about hip bone distance, that's gonna help. All right, abs in here, guys, squeeze your butt. Take your right hand, now stay there. Push up, and then take the left hand. Go down, right, slow, and left. Again, right hand where the elbow is. Push up, then left. Now watch you're not rolling your shoulders when you do this. Come down, right, left. Again, right hand. Press up, left. Right elbow slow, left. I know it's hard not to wiggle. Right hand, left, right. One more time, right. Press up, left, right, left. Take a break, stretch what you need to. I'm gonna come up and stretch my shoulders because obviously we have to start on the left side now, so, right? It's jealous. It has to do work too. So you might feel very different on this side. That's why we're gonna start on our left side. Okay, so come on down again onto your arms. Find again that equal distance, press the palms down. All right, pull up in the abs first, squeeze armpits, step out left and right. Again, you can go a little wider. All right, we're starting with the left. Pull abs in, left hand where the elbow is. Press up, left arm down, right arm. Again, go slow, press, hold, left, slow. If you're feeling your triceps, yes, that is a good thing. That means you're working those, not your shoulders. Again, left. One more time. Left, right, left, right. Knees down. Take whatever stretch you need. You can interlace the fingers behind you like I'm doing, or go to child's pose. Take a breath. Get some water. Because hopefully that got your heart rate up a little bit. Get you moving. All right. Coming on down. I'm going to go onto your back in a quick second. So let's have the seat first. Extend the legs out and in front of you, sitting tall. Squeeze the legs, take the arms out. Feel like you're squeezing something, so strong arms. Never want them just fluffy. Strong arms, lift. Exhale, draw the belly and start to tuck your tail. Slowly going down, one bone at a time. Take your time. As the arms either stay up to the ceiling, keep your rib cage in. If you can bring the arms back and keep that integrity of your spine and your abs, go for it. Inhale, lift. Exhale. So just doing a few full roll-ups, squeezing forward, pulling your waist back, squeezing the air out, and then rolling right back down again. Okay, so this is just the same as when we stand, right? Pretty much the same exercise. It's just now gravity is not helping us anymore. Use your abs. Sometimes gravity is our friend. Sometimes it's not. Slowly go down. One more time, and then we'll stay down. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the abs in, shoulders down. And then this time, we're gonna stay all the way down. So slowly go down one bone at a time. And then the arms can reach back. Circle the arms around, bring them back by your sides. Bend the knees. Readjust yourself on your mat where you need to. All right. From here, extend the right leg up. Real quick note, if you're tight in your hamstrings and holding your legs straight up is really difficult for you when you start curling your butt, put a blanket or roll your mat up to bolster your butt just a little bit for this next one, okay? Not very high though, so I don't want like a block or anything like that. Just roll your mat up a little bit, okay? If you can't get your leg straight, your knee has to bend a little bit, that's fine, okay? Just go where your body goes. Use your abs. Extend up. And then take your right arm up and left arm up. So palms are facing each other. So it's as if I'm on all fours, right? If they, like a dog. If they match, our limbs are the same length. Okay, from here, little brain work. Shoulders are down. The left leg is gonna lower towards the floor as the right arm reaches back by your ear. They're moving together, they hover, then exhale up. Now the right leg, left arm, try not to move the opposing limbs, and exhale back up. Get some leg muscles working too, so squeeze into your quads, pull up the kneecap, use your abs to help you. Lower down. Exhale up. Strong legs. One more time. Again, use your brain, right? Some unilateral work. Fancy word. Exhale up. Hold here. Now I'm going to do same arm, same leg. So right leg, right arm, and exhale up. Left leg, left arm. Pull your abs in. So when the limbs move away from your center, watch nothing changes in your middle. You have to really pull the abs down to protect your back. Left leg, left arm. And make your core work for you. Strong legs, guys, get them straight. They'll start to buckle. Now, right arm, right leg. Now when they come up, we're gonna crunch up. Exhale, come up. We're gonna do the same side. Right arm, right leg. Exhale, use your abs, reach up. Right side only, exhale, we lift. Again, reach them away, draw the abs in one more time. Can you get your legs straighter? And we'll hold and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down, but don't change anything. We got the left side, left limbs, and bring them up. Just the left a couple times. Reach them away, strong legs, pull abs in, and we lift. Shoulders flat, guys. Again, and up. Now we're gonna add that crunch. Exhale, lift. Left side, and lift. Again, left side, and up. 2 more. Strong legs. Yes, you might be feeling your thighs. That's okay. And up. We're going to stay up on this next one. And pulse 5, 4, strong legs. 3, 2, 1, and hug your knees into your chest a moment. Circles around. Massage the back. So hopefully everything was feeling pretty good from that standing warm up to do those exercises. Okay, so from here, extend your left leg out onto the mat. Take your right leg up, grab behind the thigh. So while we're here, we'll get a little hamstring work, but still use our abs. As we're in this position, I'm pushing my leg into my hands. You can interlace if that's comfortable for you, but don't let your shoulders shrug up, okay? Try to keep them flat. From your flex both ankles, point. Exhale, flex. Point again, flex. One more time, flex. Now, if you want to hold a flexed position, get a little bit more stretch, you may, or you can point. From here, exhale, bend the elbows, lift the head and shoulders up. Anchor your tailbone down, push the leg into your hands as if it's pulling you up, okay? Suck your abs in and hover the left leg off the ground. The lower, the harder. Big exhale here, inhale, release and switch. Exhale, inhale, we switch. Inhale, just slow little scissor movement, getting a nice stretch in our hamstrings as well. Activating our belly. You could always put head down if you need to. Long legs. And again, right leg, left leg. Now we're going to hold the right. Exhale, hold the right and pulse it 1 towards your face. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. Pulse left leg. 1, 2, squeeze your bottom. 3, 4, hold here. Now you can stay here or hands behind your head. Point your toes and we switch. 1, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep switching. 7, hips are down. 9, 10. But let's end on the right leg. Crunch a little higher and pulse right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. Right leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 4, 3. We're pulsing. 2, 1. Right leg. 3, 2, 1. Left leg. 3, 2, 1. Right leg. 2, 1. Switch. 2, 1. Now just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretch higher. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knees in. Release your neck and shoulders. Draw little circles around. Extend the legs nice and long. Shake them out. Take the arms up, palms face each other. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. Exhale, use your abs. Coming up, let's flex our feet this time. Give yourself a stretch wherever you want to go. Release your neck, your shoulders. Big breath. And then come all the way up. All right. From here, some leg circles. All right. Arms are back. As you lay down, as we start to roll back, right leg's going to start to come up with you. Shoulders are down. Exhale, tuck your tail. And as you go down, just feel your right leg start to get light. So as you go down, it comes up. And then arms are down by your sides. Legs are long and straight. Anchor that left leg into the floor. If this is too hard, bend your left knee a little bit and plant the foot, okay? If not, you're holding. Squeeze the inner thighs. Feel a connection. Place your hands on your hip bones. Make sure they're even. And then arms are down. Inhale, let the right leg cross over towards the left a little bit. And then circle it out and around. Inhale over, exhale. Try to balance your center, not letting it wiggle around. It's going to want to wiggle around. Over and around. 2 more, over and around, 1 more, across and around. Let's reverse it. Open out, down and around. Inhale, stretch that leg long and around. Stretch it and drop. Inhale, then a big exhale. 1 more time. And around. Grab it, grab behind your leg, flex and point. Flex and point. 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg there, reach your arms up. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. As you start to roll up, lower the right leg down to meet your left, coming forward and right back up. Now, as we go down, the left leg is gonna come up so we can repeat on the other side. Find that control. Arms down again, check. Do you need to bend the knee? Go for it. Straight long leg, squeeze inner thighs. Here we go. Cross the body to the right. Don't let the hip lift though. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, exhale it around. Again, across and around. Across, long arms. Do not let your shoulders lift. 1 more time. And reverse it. Open and down and around. Open to the left and we go down. Open, don't let your hips lift. They'll want to, but don't let them. 2 more. Around. 1 more. Around. Grab your leg. Flex. Point. Relax your shoulders. Flex. Point. Get your ankle and your toes moving. Abs in. 1 more. Point. Hold. Arms up. Anchor your right leg straight. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, start to lower the left leg as you slowly come all the way up. Give yourself a stretch forward if you need to, or wherever your body needs a stretch for this moment. All right, coming on around. Come on to all fours for a moment. Get some water. Okay, so from here, take your hands down. You're into your all fours position. Curl your toes under, press down through the hands. Find that external rotation like we were working on earlier, and that's going to help you connect into your back and your postural muscles rather than just the shoulders and traps. All right, curl the toes under. Pull up into your abs. Give me a little tuck in your tail, just a minor one, without moving your upper back. Dig your toes into the floor. Get some flexion in these toes. Exhale, hover the knees, barely. I should barely even see them lift, so don't lift them so high. Light down. I feel the floor underneath me. Exhale, they barely lift. And down. Exhale, barely lift. Down. Again, exhale. 1 more, exhale, hold it. Don't move. They're barely off the ground. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set the knees down. From here, uncurl your toes for a second. Shake them out. Take your left foot, Take your left foot forward into, we're preparing for a little lunge stretch. So once we're here, you might have to walk your right one back depending on your flexibility and where you need the stretch. Curl the toes under on the right foot so we're still getting some flexion. Take your hands on the inside of your left leg. Plant your palms down, open your chest, and now straighten out the right leg for a second, okay? Now, if this is too much to straighten your leg, keep the knee down. We will be keeping it down in a second anyways. But if you want to come up, go for it. Then from here, I'm going to set my knee down. Keep the left hand where it is. Tuck your tail and squeeze your right butt cheek. And take the right arm open. Little balance, right? Little rotation. Opening up through the whole right side of our body. Hold it here. And then bring that hand back down. Now, if you'd like to straighten out the right leg and repeat that opening, if that feels okay for you. If not, keep the knee down. Come back, hold. From here, separate the hands around the left leg. Come into a plank and hold here. Take the left hand in the middle, right next to your right. Rotate your feet on their edges. Extend the right arm up into our side plank. From here, take your right hand, reach it under, reach back toward your left ankle, and open up. Push your pelvis forward. You can go on your forearm if you need to. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open, squeeze your butt. Exhale, hike your hips. Open it out. 2 more times. Exhale, reach. Inhale, 1 more time. Exhale, reach. Open it out. Bring your hand back down. Hike your hips up. Walk on back. Hang here a moment. And roll slowly back up. You can stay here. I'm going to turn around so you see me better. And roll down. Once you're down, place your hands down, bend your knees, and come back onto the knees, onto all fours again, like we did before. From here, take the right foot up. Get it there however you need to. Walk the left one back, curl the toes under. Bring both arms inside of your right foot. Extend your spine. Now, if you want to straighten out the left leg, straighten it out, hold here. Find that extension in your spine. Again, you can set the knee down if you want to. Okay, hold here. Just find that stretch. All right, now the knee comes down. Keep the right hand on the ground. Now, I have my knee and shoulder attached to each other because I don't want my right knee rolling out. From here, take the left arm, rotate where you go, right? Push down through the hips. You're going to feel that stretch, that opening. Pull the belly in. It's a lot of balance as well. And then go ahead, take that hand down. If you like, extend the left leg and repeat it, right? A little bit harder for balance. Breathe. Getting that connection with the right side. And bring that hand down. Set the knee down. Separate around your right foot, curl the toes under, and step back into a plank. Place the right hand in the center, right next to your left hand. Rotate the feet on their edge. Extend. From here, exhale, take the left arm, reach it towards your right ankle. Push with your right arm. Open back out. Stretch to the ceiling. Again, exhale, rotate, reach. Open it back out. Again, exhale, reach. Open out. Exhale, we reach it. Open out. Again, exhale, reach. Bring it back 1 more time. Exhale. Open it back. Replace your hand. This time, come to the knees and sit on back. Round it up. Before we go into our next movement, take your hands, back of the hands, down onto the mat. Pull your shoulders back. Try to spread your fingers apart. And as you're in this position, try to pull back. You can bring your hands more forward to get a bigger stretch. Okay? But I don't want shoulders in the ears here, guys. So pull the shoulders down. Press down. Again, walk your hands forward if you need more of a stretch. Right? Pull back. You should be getting a very big stretch. Right? Big spread through the fingers. Super important for us to do this. And then go ahead and flip the hands the other direction. So my fingers are facing me. And again, if you want to lean into it first and then start to sit back, watch your shoulders again aren't creeping in your ears. Find that stretch and press back. And again, this might be easier, might be harder. Get those fingers spread apart. Super important for us to do this, guys. Especially if you're sitting at a computer and typing and clicking and or on the phone. This is really important for us to do. So that's why I'm making you do it right now. I'll force you to do it. All right, carefully come up. Shake them out. Yes, it's going to feel really weird, right? Get some blood there. Because we are going to be on our hands for a little bit. We will, actually no, we'll start on our forearms, but then eventually we'll be back on our hands. Okay, here we go. Come on down on your forearms. Plug down into the mat. Pull your shoulders back. Legs are, they're close together. Mine are at least, but not touching necessarily. Take your right leg, slide it back. If you need to pad up your left knee, please pad it up by rolling your mat or putting something underneath it. Now watch you're not dumping your hips. Pull up your hips a little bit, tuck your tail. Take your big toe, the right one, lightly on the mat, and we're just gonna slide it to the left and then slide it to the right. And just go as far as you're not letting your pelvis swing. Now it's gonna move a hair, right? But try to control from your abs. Right? Your abs are holding you in place. So think of this as a plank, right? It's kind of a modified plank. Keep pulling the waist in. And now, once the leg is back to the left, hold it. Now lift it, open it to the right, tap. Lift, open it to the left, tap, or cross it rather. Open to the right, tap, and to the left. And I'm not swinging my legs super high up and around, only as far as I'm not in my low back. So squeeze into the inner thighs. Obviously, you're working that whole backside on both legs. Abs are in, tap. Watching the left leg is trying not to change. And now, over to the left, 2 taps. Tap, tap, open to the right. Tap, tap, to the left. Tap, tap, to the right. Tap, tap, and left, tap, tap, and right, tap. One more time. Tap, tap. Hold to the right, tap it 2 times, squeeze the knee in to match the other leg. Out to the right, tap, tap, squeeze it in. Tap, tap, squeeze it in. Again, tap, tap, squeeze. Out to the right, squeeze it in. 4 more, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 1 more, 1, squeeze. Set your knee down for a second. From here, come up to your hands. Shoulders are back. Hover the right knee, flex the foot. Push the leg out long. Feel that length. Bend it right in. Push it out. Bend it in. Push it away. Squeeze it. Make sure the foot is straight as well. We're not kicking it out to the side. We're not twisting our feet. You're pushing from the heel. Last 2. Last one, hold it, tap the floor 2 times. Tap, tap, lift. Tap, tap, lift and reach. Push the floor away. Tap, tap, reach. Tap, tap, up. Tap, tap, 3, 2. Hold right here, point your toe. From here, go ahead and take the right knee, bend it towards the right elbow, and push it back. Again. Right knee, right elbow, push it back. The hip opens a little as you pull it in, but then square it off. Knee to elbow, reach it back. Knee to elbow, squeeze it back. Knee to elbow, watch the shoulders. Knee to elbow, back, knee, squeeze, and we got 3, 2, hold 1, hold that knee in and pulse up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stretch it back, slide on back, stretch out through the hip, and just hold here for a moment. As you're in this position, drop your left hip to the left, walk your hands to the right, and you should feel a nice stretch along that whole left side. And then come back around, walk it on in. Shake out those wrists again. So hopefully our wrist stretches helped you when we came up onto our hands. All right, got to do the other way. Okay, come onto the forearms. Once again, slide the left leg back, big toe on. Watch you don't dump the hip. Pull up in the abs, push the floor away. Here we go. Slide the big toe across to the right, squeeze in your thighs, slide it out to the left. So I'm just lightly dragging my foot. It's not quite a half circle because I can only go so far to the right. Really squeeze the inner thighs when you go to the right, as if you have a ball between your inner thighs that you're squeezing both legs. It's not just about the left leg. It's also the right leg. Make that thigh work for you too. Now hold it over to the right, tap the ground, lift the leg out to the left, tap and around. Again, use your abs for that control. So I'm not swinging my hips. I'm trying not to swing my hips, right? They might move a little bit, but as much as I can, really trying to squeeze my waist and find the stability in my waist rather than so much in my shoulders, right? We tend to put everything in our shoulders and our core gets neglected, right? So here we go, couple more. And now double tap to the left, tap, tap, or to the right, sorry. And the left, tap, tap, squeeze to the right, tap, tap, out to the left, tap, tap. Again, tap, tap, reach. Watch you don't just move your ankle. Tap, tap, right? Tap, tap, stretch the leg long and tap the ground. Out, tap, tap. Tap, tap, again. Out. In one more time. Out. Now we hold it out to the left. Tap, tap, squeeze it in. Out to the left. Tap, tap, squeeze. Tap, tap, squeeze. Tap, tap, squeeze it in, guys. Reach it up, tap. Last 4, abs in, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2, 1, squeeze. Set the knee down. Come up onto your hands. Shoulders back, slide the left leg out. We're gonna tap, tap, lift the leg. Tap, tap, lift, not super high. Tap, tap, lift, push the floor away. Tap, tap, try to lengthen out of your hands. And up. Tap, tap, squeeze. Both legs are pushing the floor away. Tap, tap, abs are in. Tap, tap, squeeze your butt. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold. Now bend the left knee to your elbow and reach it back. Left knee to left elbow, reach it back. Now I'm not trying to get to my shoulder, just to my elbow and back. Shoulders pull back. Pull your abs in to help get it there. Try not to twist. Obviously it's gonna move a little bit, but I'm really trying to hold that stability in the center. And pull. And 4. Keep the leg up if you can. 3, bring it back every time. 2, stretch it long. We're holding on. 1, and pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach it back. Slide back. Find that big stretch. Drop your hips a little to the right. Walk your arms to the left and find that hip stretch on your right side, on that stabilizing side. And then coming on up, slide the knee in. Come on to your tushy, and let's do a nice little hip stretch here. All right, hands are going back, cross the right ankle over left thigh. Bring the left foot in, lift your chest up. You can lift up and readjust so you get a nice stretch through your glutes and hips. Hopefully you felt your tushy there. Lift the chest up. And then go ahead and switch here. Lift, stretch it out. All right, uncross, have your feet down. A little set of tricep dips and a little bit more hamstrings here. If you need to go to a couch or a chair, go to a couch or chair. Fingertips are facing you. So make sure hands are underneath your shoulders. Lift the chest up, push the floor away. Really get that opening into your chest. Plant your feet, lift the hips up. Now tuck your tail a little bit, open collarbones. Just basic tricep dips to start. Just find it for you. Take your time. You can modify with your tushy down, right, and building up, and also getting that stretch too, right? Take it if you need it. Last 4, abs in here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Push the hips up. Readjust your feet so heels are under your knees. So take a look. Lift your butt up. Open the chest. Now from here, going to drop the hips and kick right leg up and bend the elbows. And then set it down. Same leg. Going slow. Drop the hips, bend the elbows, and then back. Got the choreography? Drop and lift. Again, drop, lift, drop, lift. You're bending the elbows at the same time. 3, 2, and really pushing through that left leg. Hold 1, pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, lift. Set your hips down for a second before we do the other side. Shake out the wrist if you need to. Again, you don't have to lift the leg. Do what works for you, but it's working the back of the leg too. All right, get a little bit more hamstrings. Okay. You can also turn your hands out and bend the elbows out to the side if you need that shoulder break, okay? Actually, I'm gonna do that on the next one, just so I can show you a modification. So turn the hands out, lift the chest, press back up. Make sure heels are underneath your knees. Open it up. All right, we'll go slow. As you drop the hips, bend the elbows, kick the left leg up, feel it, and then press back. Bend, press it back up. Drop the hips, bend the elbows, and we go up. You're really pushing through the right leg, but also the arms lift. Bend, lift. 5, up. 4, lift. 3, lift. 2, hold 1, pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the foot, lower hips. Stretch your legs out. Again, stretch the wrists. You can push them into each other. Get a stretch. Go ahead, take the arms up, big reach. Flex your feet if you'd like to. Find a big stretch. All right. One more quickie abs, guys. Here we go. Legs are straight. Arms are out. Chest is up. Exhale, tuck your tail. Start to go down, but as you go down, stop at your shoulder blades. Reach your arms, squeeze into your thighs, and activate through your armpits. Bring your right leg to tabletop. Arms are reaching, left leg to follow. Hands back. Support your head. From here, bring the elbows in, pull the thighs in, tap. Open the elbows, lay back a little. Exhale, pull the knees in, tap. Inhale out. Exhale, pull in. Try not to let your butt lift. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Again, a little quicker. Up. Don't lower so low. Pull it in. Again. Up. Stretch. And 4, 3, 2, hold 1 and try to tap up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay here. Bring both elbows to the right thigh. Extend the legs. Open out. Look to the right. Pull to the right. Open. Pull to the right. Open. Up. Again. Stretch. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold just 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to center. Over to the left. Here we go. Open elbows. Stretch. Exhale. 1. Open. 2. Try to get the elbows to the thighs. And 4. Keep going, guys. We got 3 more. 3, 2. Hold. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Grab thighs. Lift up. Rock. Rock and roll a few times. Massage the back. Come up. Open up the knees. Put the soles of your feet together. Grab onto your ankles. Lift up, up, up. Open out through the chest, upper back, and then around it back. Stretch, stretch, stretch between the shoulder blades. Tuck your butt. Drop your head. Really hold on to your legs like you could fall backwards, but they're supporting you. Inhale, lift up. Open, open, open. And we round again. Drop the head. Inhale. And last time round. Lift back up. Go ahead and plant the feet down onto your mat. Prop yourself up so you can walk forward and then hang here. Check out your feet. Spread your toes apart. Drop into those heels a little bit, trying to get a stretch through our ankles, Achilles, calves. Breathe. Try to keep everything straight. Release your neck. Hold right here. Slowly start to extend the legs. Push the heels into the floor. Lift the toes. Spread the toes apart. Push them into the mat. Drop the head. Pedal the knees a few times. Now hold here and just let everything hang. If that means you need to bend the knees and just hang. Take all the resistance out of the neck, the shoulders. Really let your body hang. Slowly straighten both legs if that feels good to you, or keep them bent. Draw the abs in very slowly. Roll up. Take your time. Try not to rush it. And just let the arms swing around a few times if you'd like. Shake out the legs. Job well done. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a great class, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.